So currently, at the time of filming this, I'm an art major. Let's see how long that lasts, I guess. I have two art classes. One of them is really good. The professor gives us a prompt, and we get the chance to be, creative, put our own little spin on it, and make something out of it. And the other one is a drawing class. And I hate the drawing class because all we fucking do is draw fucking chairs. The thing is, I'm absolutely shit at like shading stuff and adding details, but I'm okay at drawing, I would say. In this video, I guess I just wanted to share some of the artwork I've made in the first class so far. For our first assignment, the instructor basically said, just paint a shitload of lines on this piece of paper. Just big lines, small lines, zigzags, dotted lines, just everything you can come up with. So that's exactly what I did. Just painted a bunch of lines, and then we cut out pieces of the paper into like little square pieces, and then we kind of mixed and matched and made our own little like assortment of it, like in a different little arrangement on the paper, and we kind of made it into like a little collage and like re-glued the squares into like a new and interesting way. And this is mine. I think it's decent. I kind of wanted to add a lot of curved lines, so you can see there's some there, some over here-ish, some up here. So it actually turned out pretty well, I gotta say. For our second prompt, it was no instructions this time, just a prompt. She basically said, make something out of geometric shapes, or just make something with geometric shapes, and have like a color scheme of like 3 or 4 colors, and just make something out of that. I don't know why, but immediately in my head I just thought, oh, landscape. Just make a landscape of some kind. So I don't have the piece with me. I think she still has it, but here you go. Here's the photo. So it's okay. The things at the top section, they're supposed to be blossom trees, but it's not abundantly clear. And the thing at the bottom is the ocean or a lake or something. I don't know, make what you want out of it. As you can see, I tried to make the trees and the creatures of the deep into geometric shapes, and it didn't turn out so great. I think it's kind of cool when you look at it far away, but when you come in closer, you just start to notice the flaws very quickly. It's definitely my least favorite of the 4 assignments I've made this semester. For our third assignment, the instructor said, okay, make something out of only 7 shapes, and make sure the shapes are very clear, and like the viewer can just tell what the 7 shapes are of the piece. And inside the 7 shapes, just add as much shit as possible. So that was the prompt. I had an idea in my head about what if I added a volume symbol, and like the lines in the volume symbol, when you turn something up, they get larger and louder. As you can see, I added some of my favorite bands throughout the years, like Blink-182, Car Seat Headrest, Radiohead. This is definitely the one I'm most proud of. I don't know. I guess I'm just really proud of how it turned out. For our fourth and most recent assignment, we had to illustrate a political issue. I am not a political person at all, and immediately when I thought political, I just immediately thought, okay, who's political? John Lennon. John Lennon wanted peace for the world. He was a very big activist. So I was going through some John Lennon videos on YouTube, and I stumbled upon his hit Christmas song, Happy Xmas, War is Over. And there's a lot of war footage in the video, and it's so sad because there's all these children that are so fucking skinny and they look like they're dying, because they are dying. It's so sad. So I made a anti-war / world hunger sort of piece. So here is what I came up with. I like the color scheme I went with. They're walking towards a donut, if you can see that. And I chose a donut because, for an average American, they would say, oh, it's just a donut. But for these people, it means the world to them. It means everything. So that was my first and probably my last political piece. But it was cool to dive into that realm a little bit. Anyways, those are the art pieces I've made so far. Part two, possibly, if I have some new ideas, that is. Our next piece is supposed to be like a self-portrait, but like two self-portraits. So it's you, like draw you first, and then kind of an alternate version of you. We're making OCs.